Aries, I'm sorry. The camera just like fell forward and it was, I don't know, the video stopped. Sorry. But I still have everything. We're still good. So I'm going to try to stitch them together. Hopefully it works. My goodness. I might just not do any more readings today. The last time I tried to do your reading, the sound went out. So I wasn't able to, you can't hear anything. I posted it. The one that I posted was Aries, and then I did 2 other readings after that, and the same thing happened. So I'm so sorry about this, but we're going to get through this. We're going to do this. Okay? All right. So where's this energy going? We have the Strength card, and then we have the 4 of Wands leading to the Tower, or contributing. This energy is contributing to the Tower moment. So there could have been a change in home, change in residence, change in people in your inner circle. With the Empress crossing the Tower, it could have to do with self-esteem. It could be mother energy. Could be mother energy. It could be about creation and nurturing your own space. No. Oh. Okay, so I'm not sure. What am I supposed to, hold on. Okay, so you're really high up there, but I have to do this because I think that's the only way it's going to stay. So I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. 3 of C's, or the 3 of Cups in the near future regarding the spread. Where is this going? 3 of C, what is that? So there's going to be a celebration order, and you might actually have a reconnection with some friends, or the environment within your inner circle is going to be happier. 9 of C. Okay, so you're going to become more self-sufficient when it comes to your emotions and how you feel. So this could have been somebody that exited your life or friendship, but it turns out to be okay. You got through a really rough home situation, potentially, or maybe this is just for some of you in the recent past, where things just weren't working out. It was really hard. It might have been really draining. Or you just had a really strong foundation that was rocked. You thought it was a very strong foundation. You feel like you did all the steps right in order to make this work. But then something happened and your whole world came crashing down. But you're going to rely on friends and emotional stability. I think you're going to realize, okay, so I just heard I'm a catch with this card. So you have the Knight of C, the Knight of Cups. And I just love the smile on this dog's face because he's got his fish. And he's been catching fish all day, and he's just happy with himself or herself, and they're a catch. They're the fish, like, in a sense, you know, like they can make their world just fine. Yes, there may be some communication coming in. We have the Sky Alpha Male, which is the King of Swords. So you're taking a very logical approach to this, like, well, you're being very mature about this. So if it was a Tower moment that came in, it's like you were already strong before. That's why this foundation was able to be built strong, or you thought you were doing all the right moves. Doesn't mean it's not disappointing. And, you know, yeah, so you're going to get over this painful ending, and you're getting out of conflict. So you're going to realize probably, or have realized, that it was way more trouble than necessary. It was way more difficult than necessary. Like, it didn't have to be so challenging, but it ended up being challenging. And you're realizing being out of this situation actually helps you more than it hurts you. How's your environment now? External energy for Aries. Yeah. Death card in reverse. Why is Death card in reverse in the environment? So you might have eliminated a Scorpio or a Leo, okay? Yeah. So you stood your ground. You're standing your ground. You're protecting your environment. You're not letting anything really change here. You're not letting this totally change you or transform you. So nothing really big is happening as far as your physical environment, maybe the people around you, but it's like you had a really strong foundation already. So this tower wasn't exactly what it could have been if you weren't evolved already. Hopes and fears. So we have the Sea Puppy, which is the Page of Cups. So this could be honest communication. You're hoping for some kind of apology or communication to come in. That could be with this blame energy and the balance and healing from the past. But it's kind of like you're being honest with your emotions. You want to be honest with your emotions. You want to have honest communications. You want to start over, but you want to... You're not letting this take you down. What's the ultimate outcome? Ultimate outcome for Aries, please. 8 of Sea, you are walking away. So you are leaving the situation behind. This is the 8 of Cups, okay? So the 8 of Cups. So you're walking away on your path. You're kind of looking behind you, but you're like, I get it now. I get it now. So I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to go to the ocean. I'm going to go visit the beach. I'm going to go cleanse. I'm going to go take care of myself and become this next level being of myself. Or I'm just going to go see what's out there, because at this point, I'm looking back, and I don't want to go that way. I'm going the other way. Ultimate outcome. We have the 8 of Sea. Anything else? Yeah, you're letting go of any preconceived notions about potentially dating or people at this point. Like, okay, well, they can give me all the answers. They can give me the textbook expression or presentation of something, and it could be completely different because they can be manipulative, or they can be lying, or they could really honestly just not get it. That they're putting on this presentation and they're just completely different. So yeah, you're letting go of being stubborn. You're letting go of holding on to those same values because you realize that there's probably more that you need in this situation, and you want to connect on a deeper level with this within this foundation that you've created. So you're just making some minor changes, but you are moving forward. Any advice? So get over this heartbreak, deal with the pain. Like, if it did hurt, obviously let yourself feel it. There is some pain going on in the situation, some heartbreak. Yeah. Make sure you close the door all the way. We have the World card showing up in reverse, which meaning that there's Okay, so if you need to stand up for yourself, stand up for yourself. If you need to have the last word, if you need to say something, say something. Make sure you're looking out for yourself and shutting that door appropriately, like all the way. Because with the 3 of Sky, there's still some pain, and you don't want that. You don't want to have to keep looking back, because I see that it just... Yeah. So the more that you look at the past and reflect on it in a way where you actually start to feel that hurt, you might go into a state of feeling like, did I deserve this? Like, what did I do wrong? You know? And that's where that blame is, that blame and the balancing act. Because with the Justice card in the World in reverse, it's unfinished business. And it's like, let me weigh this out. Is it right or wrong? Is it more this way, that way? I need to make sense of this to make this pain go away, right? I need that closure. Can you even see? It's very small. I'm sorry, Aries. Your video is kind of a shit show, but I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best with this new setup. So you got this. You're going to get through it. So might be a tower month that you're dealing with for the month of October. It might actually come this month. And it has to do maybe with family, house, home, a foundation that you built that you thought was solid. So make sure to check on your foundations. Yeah, I keep getting potential children, so maybe there's going to be some pregnancy or something. With the Empress card, it's possible as well. I'm going to lower this. That's one way to lower it. We're working with what we got over here. All right. Let's do Lenormand. Let's do Lenormand and see what's going on for the month of October for Aries, please. Yeah, so be careful with any blame games. I'm just getting like if something happens and it rocks your world, just make sure that you realize that there's always two pieces to the pie. There's multiple pieces to a puzzle. And to get the whole picture, you need to understand where you come in as well. So it's not always just the other person, but we have a responsibility to prevent it from happening again. Okay. So this looks like this tower might have been from a decaying part of the foundation. Maybe it has to do with anger or aggression issues. Communicating. Okay. All right, Aries, so we have the lilies here, which is the... See the lilies? We have lilies, the obstacle, and the bear. So there's a... I'm seeing the obstacle, the mountain, which is an obstacle. So it's a slow-growing obstacle. It kind of just got bigger over time until I think you exploded, or somebody exploded, and took this energy of communication towards the masculine in the relationship or situation or in their environment. And it's eating away at the loyalty in a weird strategical way, in a strange, like somehow maybe this obstacle was a part of the foundation and it hasn't been discussed, but it came up and now it's turning into even bigger things. So, or maybe it just came out, it was a surprise. But whatever this was, it was slow growing, it was over time, and it's built up to cause some sort of aggression or resentment. And the communication is happening. The communication is coming in towards a masculine or from a masculine, and it's going to eat at the relationship. It's going to eat at the unity or the partnership, unfortunately. But this is just kind of like what needs to happen for either the next moment. So it's either going to be a growth period or a, well, no matter what, it's a growth period. But it could be an ending. It could be an ending on the horizon. But honestly, I think that there can be some work done here to recognize that vision again of what fulfillment is to you guys. Why are you guys in this connection? What are you guys looking for, right? Is someone willing to apologize? Is someone willing to say that they're not perfect? Is someone willing to accept the work that it takes to move forward? Or is it something that's just so new that maybe this just isn't the one and you just move to the next one, you know? Yeah, so I would align on the different visions that you guys have. If this is a couple or romantic situation, I would align with the goals that you have in mind, the plans for the future, things like that. And really think about making sure that resentment's not going to be part of it, that nobody's sacrificing more than they have to, so that both of you or all of you are living the utmost best version of your life that you can, because this is, you both are individuals. You are individuals in a collaborative relationship. So it's like, yes, you guys both can have these fulfilling lives on your own, and then you come together and it's like, oh my God, this is great, you know? So that's cool. All right, let's see, Aries. All right, let's do some of these. We're gonna do some of these for advice. I about had it with this setup, so I might not even do any more videos tonight. Get a new tripod. I'm sorry. Alright, so if we get some advice for Aries, please, for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Aries. Ooh, that was fast. So working to live joyously, not living to work. So doing what you love and loving what you do. That's what I got from that. Recognizing the riches of the past and the abundance of the present. We were talking about this at the beginning of the reading. If you saw when we were pulling those oracle cards, recognizing the richness of the past and the abundance of the present, because the present is what connects you to the future and the past. So there's so much going on within the integration of what you've been through and what you need to heal, but also like having a balance, and it balances you. Your present is a balance. So we have your sharpened senses allow you to observe the actions of others. We have two foxes here, so maybe foxes are important to you. So I think during, your sharpened senses. So we're in Aries energy right now with the Aries full moon, or we were. So you could definitely be in combat mode, as you are the sign of war. So you could definitely be standing in your power. So you really know what to fight for. You really know where passion exists and where it is not, or where it is lacking. So you're able to decipher whether someone's all in, whether someone's being authentic or not. And I think you might be taking that a little bit personally this month. In love and declarations of passion, heartfelt communication is the key. So really meaning what you say. So you're really analyzing communication, and I think it's eating away at your unity or your loyalty towards a certain connection or partnership, contract, whatnot. And communication is actually on your mind this month. So it shouldn't be so hard. I got again. So red squirrel, gather your resources now, for they will sustain you through the coming change. Squirrel energy. Squirrel. And we got the cobra. Change is inevitable, but with it comes the chance to shed a burden. So this also resonates with that tower energy. Okay. Okay, so let's do Moonology. Your commitment is being tested. So right over the ring card. So yeah, the commitment is being tested, or maybe you're testing others' commitments. Maybe you're trying to figure out some truth here, because we do have the conclusions are within reach card with the surrender to the divine. So be an observer at this time. Try not to take everything into your own hands with regards to finding these conclusions. Believe in the impossible, and don't let your past hold you back. Okay? So again, healing from the past. So I don't know if you had like a tumultuous past situation, but there could have been somebody in your past that maybe passed on, or their energy is coming to serve you at this time, or maybe lessons that you have learned are coming back around for another round of learning, right? So you're going to get some answers. You're going to get some answers about commitment, what you're committed to, what you're loyal to, what your limits are, your own breakthroughs. What is it called? It's like a red flag, but it's like, if this isn't if this isn't a factor, it's like game over type of energy. But surrender to the divine is like letting go, relax. You've done the work, right? You've done the work. Don't push it so hard, especially with this orangutan card. If you're not having fun and it's all work at this point, what are you doing? But believe in the impossible, so don't let your past hold you back. So if you are seeing certain similar things from the past in your current situation, just realize that there might be a different part of the lesson that you need to learn, but it's not exactly the same thing. Okay, so still move forward. You know, oh my gosh, I am done. Try this. Like, even this doesn't work. It's great. Okay. Oh, so frustrated. Okay, sorry about that, Aries. All right. But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm putting down. All right, let's see here. For Aries, please. Get some words to go. I'm going to do this at the beginning next time. Relaxation. Oh, this one jumped out at me. Power and courage. So sometimes, okay, so sometimes it takes strength to even let go and not do anything. Like, as much as you have the power to change things and act and to do things, sometimes doing nothing takes great strength. So it's like, once you've laid your pieces down, you've expressed yourself, you've delivered your information or whatever, taking time to let that integrate within the dynamic or within the other person, to give them a chance to respond, give people a chance to associate themselves with what their reaction or response is going to be. So it's not a reaction to reaction connection, it's more of a inciting some sort of response as far as like progression energy. Like, where is this going to go? You know? You know? Okay. Okay. We're going to do an a-hole card. So this is for anybody who is still here. It's kind of in deck. It is explicit, so if you don't like bad words, you should probably click off. Or if you're not a fan, or if they rub you the wrong way. But this gives us more of like direct advice. Alright, so for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's something that they could use right now? And just know that this is kind of just a snapshot of energy, so something that you might just need for today. It's not something that, don't go so deep with this message, okay? Step away from the crazy-making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. Okay. Eat some yummy shit. Love that. All right, so that's good. Oh, and I like this one. Be fucking grateful. I love it. Okay, cool. I think we're good. All right, Aries. I'm going to try to do more readings this month, so you'll definitely be one of the ones I do first because of this situation that we have been encountering, and I apologize, okay? I hope you're having a great October so far. I hope you have a great rest of the month, and thank you so much. Please like and subscribe and leave your comments and feedback below, especially if you have any tripod recommendations. But yes, I appreciate you coming by today. Thank you.